Mecarobot Golf, released September 1993. It's a one-player golf game on the Super Nintendo. In Japan, this game featured professional golfer Nobuo Sarazawa. He was replaced by a robot named Eagle for the US release. Let's get into the 3Ps. The plot of this game is strange. In this world, humanoid robots are considered to be second-class citizens. Still human groundskeepers, though. A benefactor has built this golf course for Eagle to practice on because he is unable to play against humans due to discrimination. So here, he gets the chance to see if he is better than a human. Sorry, mankind, I let us down. When you enter your name, it asks for a month. This is the month you will be playing in. The first part here is January. Eagle will give you an overview of what to expect on this hole, which he only does in this mode. Starting out, it was a real struggle even to make contact with the ball. I thought this was lesson mode. Where are the lessons? Okay, we're up on the green, and still no lesson. Well, here's a 50-footer. Well, after 2 putts, here comes a lesson, finally. What? Wow, thanks for the help. Maybe a helpful lesson would be telling me the button that shows the slope of the green. Which, as shown here, most of the time you can just disregard. This is going to be a long one. Well, at least we got another lesson. Let's see what this one is. Okay, another useless tip. Thanks. Okay, you got one more chance, lesson. What do you got?
These lessons had nothing to do with the game.
The play. The swing meter is not very good. There is no scale, and the timing window is very small. Also, it doesn't tell you the distance that you hit your ball. Putting is frustrating. Again, no scale on the meter. The greens themselves are very boring, and the game is real flat. The course design is similar to the cheapest golf course you have ever played. And by the way, there's only one course, the Hyper Golf Club. The presentation. This game uses the Super Nintendo Mode 7. Mode 7 is one of 8 graphics modes built into the console's hardware. It allows scaling and rotation of the background layer. Other games that use Mode 7 that you might be familiar with are F-Zero and Super Mario Kart. I don't think it was a great choice here, as the graphics are very choppy and slow. It also really held back the course design to being all flat ground. There are only 2 music tracks, and I found them to be boring and repetitive. After completing the 14th hole, you take a boat to the final 3 holes for some reason. At this point, I am hoping that the boat will sink. Unlike most golf games, letting the meter go without hitting a button costs you a stroke. Let's check out the driving range mode. Here, it actually displays how far you've hit the ball. Also, there's a green number, which I assume is accuracy. But I hit this first ball max and 99%, and it went 172 yards. The club is supposed to go 200 yards. I tried and tried, and my best was 194. Let's check the magazines of the time to see how it was received. Well, no mention in Nintendo Power, none in GamePro. I really had to dig for this one. EGM's 1993 Sports Directory. This would have been a special insert included with the magazine. Second game listed? They don't really provide any information here. Here is EGM's video game preview guide, also from 1993. Now here's an interesting concept. First you take golf, mix in a few robots. How about one robot? And bingo, you have an innovative golf game. It looks good and is different enough to attract players. As it is, it's a fine game of golf. I don't think whoever wrote this actually played this game. This same issue included some cool stuff. VR on the Genesis. I would have loved to see what that demo looked like. Of course, this was never released. Also, a preview of the upcoming 3DO, which was created by Electronic Arts. Look at that screenshot for 3D Laser Blaster. Help me understand what I'm looking at here. I guess they had a space to be filled. If you would like to see a 3DO review, put it in the comments. Back to the game at hand. The major magazines sidestepped reviewing this. But what do I think of it? Here is a chip-in, I guess. Why did that go in? Oh, and you can ignore those trees. Buy, rent, or leave it on the shelf? Leave it on the shelf. Don't even make eye contact. I bought this game over 20 years ago when browsing the used games at what was then Funkoland, now known as GameStop. I was like, what the heck is this? And I still feel that way. On the SNES, play the Skins game instead. Or for a modern golf game, you can't beat everybody's golf on the PlayStation 4. I hope to see you next week when I review one of my favorite games. I needed a palate cleanser. Peace.